Windbreaker is undoubtedly one of the best battle and shonen anime out there. But what if I told you there's a lot better? What if I told you you still haven't scratched the surface yet? Truth be told, not many anime are able to come close to this one. But at the very end of this video, you'd be seeing a recommendation so satisfying, you'd definitely want to try them all out. We begin with Buchijiri. Now, this series is one with a lot of bullying and gang action. The protagonist, Tomoshibi, grew up wanting to become a powerhouse, just like the honky people in the legends. But unfortunately, he discovers he was a coward and couldn't save a friend. But the rest of it leads to more action and epic showdowns. And if you watch Windbreaker mostly for that same reason, then go ahead, give it a try. But hold on, don't you think you're forgetting something? You've watched all the way till here. Might as well subscribe to the channel, as that would give you access to exclusive videos, because we'd be doing more recommendations later on our channel. But the next one is Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. The series talks about a high school student dedicated to his position in his school's karate club. But our protagonist is not physically gifted. Trying to become a better fighter, he's led to the arms of a secret martial arts gang. Now you might be asking, how's this Windbreaker? Well, seeing as the concepts of brutal fights are present in both shows, and the protagonists share a goal of trying to be the best, that says it all. And hold up, we still got more. Kengan Asura, you enjoy the 1v1 battles and constant brawls? Well, Kengan Asura isn't just any average series, because its battle could get as brutal as they come. Takeda Oma, the protagonist, learned the deadly martial arts of the Nico style. Upon his master's murder, Oma decides to join a secret martial arts tournament, facing deadly fighters, and begins climbing the ladder one by one, learning more about himself with every victory and defeat. But it doesn't stop there. Tenjo Tenge is a series that covers that aspect as well. Nagi arrives as the new kid on the block with his friend Bob at Tudo Academy, a widely feared, violent school filled with the worst of the worst. Just like Haruka, Nagi seeks to make a name for himself and wastes no time picking fights with some of the strongest students around. And they become a part of a world where students make the rules, and only the strongest get to survive. Number 6, K, Return of Kings. Now this adds a little bit of fantasy to the mix. I mean, it takes place in a world where several individuals have been granted extraordinary powers and the ability to induct followers into their clans. These self-proclaimed kings are at constant odds with one another and engage in dangerous battles. Just like Windbreaker, the series stands out for its heavy action with strong animation. The next is Tekken Bloodline, which is one of the popular ones. The protagonist, Jin, sets out on a journey of revenge when his mother's life is cut short by a mysterious monster. Jin meets his grandfather and trains in a more violent form of combat than the pacifist Kazama style he learned. The fast-paced action, combat, and brutal fight scenes all come into play. Then, we've got Tokyo Majin. You enjoy the constant delinquent fights and bullying? Then this series brings all that to life. Hiyu Tasuma is a lazy, irresponsible high school delinquent who doesn't take most things seriously. During his final year in high school, he and his friends usually spent their days fighting rival schools and skipping class. But shockingly, a supernatural event washes over Tokyo, and Hiyu and his friends find themselves with otherworldly abilities and decide to protect the city from the looming threats on the horizon. Here's a popular one, God of High School. If you're a fan of the series, you know there's a lot of stuff we love about it. The ruthless fight scenes, overpowered main character, martial arts, you name it. And being a Windbreaker fan means you're into that kind of stuff too. By showcasing characters with a passion for fighting, plus some emotionally charging moments, God of High School has all those elements on a far greater scale. Number 2, Baki. Now this series takes all the fighting to a new level. That being said, Baki is the son of the strongest being on Earth, and is on a mission to become stronger than his father, and eventually beat him in a one-on-one fight. His journey is long and treacherous, taking him from street fights all the way to maximum security prisons. And just like Haruka, Baki uses the fighting and experience to project himself forward and kickstart his growth as a martial artist. Both shows portray teenagers with supernatural strength. And finally, Tokyo Revengers. The series mixes the intense action of battle anime with supernatural time travel tropes, and possibly even more captivating for Windbreaker fans seeking a similar experience. Gangs, loyalty, delinquents, lots of fighting, all could be seen in this series. And if Windbreaker caught your interest, this definitely would too, as unexpected fights and events tend to happen. But if you want to see more of the action, be sure to subscribe to the channel for similar content, alright? Now we can't expect these series to be Windbreaker, but they all have similarities. Check out this video where we present the best and brutal moments in solo leveling. Go on, check it out.